Most of the homes in the U.S. are heated by either a furnace or a boiler. Now, a furnace uses ductwork to transport that heated air through your house, but a boiler works a little bit differently. Boilers have been in use heating homes since the early 20th century, but today's models are so much more efficient. And here to give us more insight is Bill White from Hanna Plumbing and Heating. Hi, Bill.
Hi.
Can you explain to us the difference between a hot water and a steam boiler?
A steam boiler takes hot water and heats it up to above 212 degrees, and then it distributes that throughout the house, and it condensates and goes back to the boiler to start the cycle over again. It's not that efficient for a home to do that because it's heating way beyond the means of desired temperature for the house. With a hot water boiler, you're heating up between 90 to 190 degrees of water, which is more usable water. Homes have various types of heat emitters, such as radiant baseboard, radiant floor, radiators, indirect water heaters, and they even have snow melt systems that you can do outside.
Give us a little briefing on where we are today and what things you encountered in this house. What's the scenario?
The homeowner wanted us to just do a service call, and we could not get his boiler to continue to operate, so we needed to upgrade. And what we did out here was get rid of his indirect water heater and put in a combo unit. It's a Navion boiler. It has the ability to heat the water for the domestic hot water and also provide hot water for his radiant floor in his sunroom here.
And what were the heat emitters that he chose?
Well, the heat emitters for here would be the radiant floor and the sunroom floor. It has coil PEX piping running throughout the floor, and it runs at about 90 degrees and just keeps it nice and warm.
Now, you mentioned that this homeowner replaced an indirect water heater. I've never heard of that. What is that?
It's a different type of heat source for the water heater. Inside of it, instead of having a flame, it had a coil coming from the boiler to heat the water.
How do you know when your boiler needs to be replaced?
You'll start to have signs of higher heat costs. Components will be failing. If your boiler is getting to the end of its life cycle, you don't want to be putting more maintenance into it. You just want to put that money into upgrading it to a newer system.
And what is the age range for a typical boiler?
Between 20 to 30 years.
Are there things that I can do as a homeowner before I need to replace my boiler?
It's always a good idea to change your windows and doors and increase the R value of your house.
So keep it airtight and as efficient as possible. Weatherizing?
Yeah, you don't want to heat the outdoors.
Right. So if it is time for me to go shopping for a boiler, what things should I keep in mind?
Get a hold of a reputable contractor. It's not a do-it-yourself project. You'll need somebody to come out and see what your individual needs are and give you an estimate on your project.
Let's talk about ventilation. Does a boiler require ventilation, and are there concerns with that?
Older boilers need combustion air from the room to operate. They have just a chimney for the exhaust. If you've done remodels over time, the square footage may have gotten smaller in the room and the combustion air is being suffocated. Newer model boilers will bring in the combustion air from outside, and then the exhaust will go outside too, so you don't have to worry about the square footage. And they also have a tendency to condensate, so you have to have a poly exhaust pipe in order to keep that from corroding.
So sometimes the older pipes can't be repurposed.
Correct.
Lastly, can you give us a price range on cost?
Price range could be as cheap as $5,000, it could be over 20, it just depends on the individual's needs.
All right, so call your professional and do an assessment, right?
You definitely want to have a contractor that's reputable.
And we don't want that price to scare people off because it is an investment, right? People will see a return with that efficiency.
It's something that's going to last them for another 20 to 30 years, so you want to make sure you're getting the best heating for your dollar.
Great, thank you, Bill. If you'd like more information on energy efficient ways to heat your PowerHouse, visit our website, powerhousetv.com.